Jesse Shaw, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Jesse Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Jesse Shaw.
Shaw went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, strike one. Shaw, the former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. And that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Swing and a bouncer. Altuve fires over to first. And that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0-1 down. A bunt, and it's popped up. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. To Walker, and that's 2. We played an inning. No score.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Jesse Shaw.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Ball.
And that one hammered, carrying well. Banks off the wall. They're still chasing it as he went up second. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Man, he smoked that fly.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's Alex Bregman.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. The Cubs looking to strike first here in game one of this three-game set. This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And there's a base hit into left. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Shaw in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on, and now it's even up. Sims, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Alvarez on the move, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 2 and the Astros nothing. This is Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Cam Smith.
And he lays down a bunt.
1-1-1.
Sends it to first.
You're out!
Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Shaw managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Jesse Shaw, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Jesse Shaw now at the plate.
Jesse Shaw.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 9th homer of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Jesse Shaw.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's 0-1. Chopped to first.
Come on, D,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Astros nothing. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Shaw stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez settles underneath it. That is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. The Astros down to their final strike. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Morejon is just one strike away. Hit slowly on the ground. Throw is high and over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Player.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Swing and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. All tied up at 3 apiece. One down, winning run on first.
The catcher, Jesse.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one is absolutely belted. Relay throw home. Across is the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off and win it 4-3.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
Shaw had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
4-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Christian Walker.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Shaw digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation. Well, the real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a foul ball. Shaw with a homer in his last game. Ball 2. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Jesse Shaw.
There you go.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the
That
Cubs,
extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy.
Allen.
Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Swing and a bouncer.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
On to first, and that is that. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Flares it into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Jesse Shaw.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So they're all loaded up. Jesse Shaw, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
All loaded up. Alex Bregman, the next to hit. The 0-1. This one in the air right field. Smith giving chase. Makes the grab on the run. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And it's through for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez under it. That's out number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Trio down. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The 1-2. Swing and a pop up. Walker under this one. And that will end the inning. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 9 and the Astros 2. One down. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That one in the dirt and gets away. Smith up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-1. Lined into right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. To the plate.
He beat it up.
It's down 9-4.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
That's ripped into the outfield, and the inning is over. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Astros 4. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Maton is just 1 strike away. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
No, he's in there.
Time, base hit.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
First and second, 2 outs. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. The Astros down to their final strike. In the air, right field. Suzuki in position. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Shaw extended the hitting streak in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.